All right, let me throw something up against the wall, see if it sticks with you. And that is that Baker Mayfield had said something in between season 1 and 2 that he thought it was too easy or going to be too easy. And so maybe that's one of the reasons he had a problem last year. I suggest that if that's the case, that might be the best thing that ever happened to him, because had he had 2 good years in a row, number 3 would have seemed easier to him, and it's not in the NFL. But maybe after having a good one and a bad one, maybe that centers him and focuses him more on season number 3, and it might work out better for everybody involved.
Lots of good quarterbacks have rough years early in their career. I did a story on it last year. I mean, you can run down the list. Tom Brady had a rough year early on. Brett Favre had a rough year. Russell, it's almost everybody. Year 2, year 3, you reach the point, and I think what you're saying, Les, is right, where all of a sudden it's not as easy as it seems. And then you have to adjust to that. So there's no guarantee. I mean, there's a lot of bad quarterbacks who had bad years early on, and it was the beginning of a decline that led to the end of their career. So it's not a guarantee that Baker's going to come back and be great, but it's very reasonable to have an early bump. And so I think I do expect much more from both of them, and it obviously is clearly connected. And I just think so much of it, and I don't even know if Kevin Stefanski would say it, or if Andrew Berry would say it, or Baker would say it. I think so much of it is connected to those tackles. Man, whatever the stats showed, I just felt like Baker didn't trust his line, and Baker didn't trust his protection. And if you're going to let Odell maneuver and be his best, you've got to have a quarterback who feels comfortable in the pocket, so he allows Odell to get open and make plays. And I think that whole thing was off last year, and you can see why it should be better in 2020.
Well,